Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. To the Israelite foreigners scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, may look like the heathen nations. And to the very few sisters that listen and learn, to you, Shalom. I'm the brother Yasharallah with Great Millstone, Chicago. I want to hop into a quick in transit going into this whole Sakari versus GMS, whatever that nonsense is. You know, really, I'll say it's Sakari versus Yahweh Yahushai, because first and foremost, you know, GMS is just a camp. You got other camps who teach the same doctrine. You know, it's ultimately you guys versus Yahweh Yahushai. Okay, because for the most part, you guys, from what's been going on, you guys try to justify yourselves by the law, which is pretty much you're saying that you don't need Yahushai. Okay, you had this little campaign going on where they were teaching, Yahushai, you know, he's not to be praised and this and that, and you get upset when, you know, when you read in the Old Testament, certain brothers read Yahweh, but they say Bahashem Yahushai, you know, that there's a problem with that. And, the words of God are how do you say it? He said the Bible is not the word of God, but the word of God is contained in the Bible. You know, all this goofball stuff, you know, but as far as, you know, certain doctrines go, you know, they try to find anything to justify them going off, you know, as far as having a head covering. You know, they try to say that, they try to go into Leviticus, I believe the 10th chapter, which I forget which elder brother went into it. It was a wonderful breakdown. Alright, it was a wonderful breakdown. But you know, they like to cherry pick scriptures to justify them going off in the scriptures, alright? As far as the law is concerned, look, the law, us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, which we do keep them to the best of our ability, but that in and of itself is not going to be what's going to save you. Okay, if you guys want to be justified by the law, alright, and think you're going to be saved because you're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you're not going to make it at all. You will not make it, because ultimately all of our righteousness is as filthy rags, and that counts to this very day. Okay, Romans the 15th chapter, the things written aforetime are written for our learning. There's nothing new under the sun. All right, so we can only strive to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, because we can't keep them perfectly. All right, like Judges the 5th chapter, we are rehearsing the righteous acts, and we don't get it. You don't get it down perfect in rehearsal. You know, you got to practice. You know, we're in a rehearsal stage right now. You know, we're still prone to sin. You know, we're still prone to go off. All right, so you know, if for the most part, it says one of the scriptures says that, you know, no man is justified by the law, roughly paraphrasing. All right, because we all fall short. There isn't a just man on earth, and sinneth not. All right, so that lets us know that we, you know, we're gonna mess up in this flesh. All right, these chains of darkness, and by these guys pushing the law, this and that, where your fringe is at, blah blah blah. Look, bro, at the end of the day, that is not gonna save you. All right, that is not going to be what's going to, you know, Yahweh Shai return. Be like, oh, come up, my good and faithful servant who kept my laws perfectly. No, that's not what's going to be said. That's why we needed a second covenant. Okay, because nothing was wrong with the first covenant. The first covenant is perfect. What was wrong with it was us. We couldn't keep it perfectly because we're in this flesh. All right, and by you guys trying to justify yourselves through the law, then you're pretty much Xing out Yahweh Shai. You're pretty much saying that Yahweh Shai, we don't need Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's pretty much what you're saying in a nutshell. All right, if you want to justify yourself by the law, you're pretty much saying, well, you don't need Yahweh Shai, which he is our mediator. He was sacrificed for the sins of the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Okay, and he is going to be praised. He will be worshipped. He will be honored. Which, in doing so, you do it to the Father. Okay, like Yahweh Shai said, if you don't honor me, you don't honor the Father. If you honor the Father, you will honor me. Okay, and there's always going to be something, for some controversy, every here and there when it comes to these Sakari guys. They want to be on the radar. Look at me, look at us, and it's not about that. It ain't about us. It's about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai at the end of the day. Okay. So again, hey, the law, statutes, and commandments, that's not what's going to save us. For one, you can't keep them all perfectly. You break one, you break them all. So we're all guilty of them all. Okay, we're guilty of all of them. All right, and for you guys to try to justify yourself through the law, hey, see how that's going to turn out for you. Okay, see how that's going to turn out for you. You can't even keep all the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, are you guys putting your wives out the house? All right, when she's on her menstrual cycle. Okay, are you you got your own clothing company where everything's 100%, all right, your shoes, etc. All right, do you raise up your own animals and sacrifice them for the Passover in the land of Israel? No, so we can't keep them perfectly. If you see a happy lifestyler, are you gonna have their blood be upon themselves? Are you going to keep that law? No, because guess what? You're going to go to jail. All right, if your child is rebellious, okay, and he doesn't get right, are you going to stone him? No. All right. So we're not going to be justified by the law, statutes, and commandments, even though we keep them to the best of our ability. That doesn't mean, since we're not justified by the law, then I can go commit sin and eat pork and adultery. No, that's not what that means. Okay, we still keep them to the best of our ability. We got to show our faith by our works. Faith without works is dead. So yes, they're keeping the laws to the best of our ability is beneficial in a lot of things. It's wisdom. Okay, it's righteousness. Okay, but the certain ones we can't, it doesn't mean, since I can't keep this one, well, I might as well shave my beard off. No. All right, we still got it, because what is sin? Sin is transgressing the laws, breaking God's laws. All right, so shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? No, absolutely not. So I'm not saying that it's okay to not keep the laws. Absolutely not. We still have to keep them. All right, Yahweh Shai said the law will not be done away with, or the prophets, okay, at all. But to justify yourself, to boast yourself in them, okay, that is not going to get you salvation at all. Alright? Our salvation is through Yahweh Shai. Yahweh sees us through Yahweh Shai. He's not seeing us directly. Alright? So, and this is nothing new. Give it a couple of months, it's going to be a new controversy, for attention amongst those guys. Which any false doctrine that comes out and surfaces, guess what? We're going to get on it. All right, we're gonna get on it. We're gonna correct it. All right, and we're gonna continue to push this word. At the end of the day, we ain't worried about selling no energy drinks. We ain't worried about pushing TV episodes. We ain't worried about doing our own agenda. We're worried about doing what Yahweh Shai commanded us to do. Go out, prophesy this word in truth and sincerity on the highways and byways, instant in season, out of season, study to show thyself approved, being brotherly, etc. Right? The true men of Yahweh Shai are going to do those things and not focus on these worldly things. Alright? With that, Yahweh Ratazah.